guys? Welcome to the stream. God is so good. We're gonna start off. You see the title here with people start coming in, and we can get to the discussion of the craziness that's being seen. I forgot to manually start Rumble. Give me a second, please. Just people coming in, so we should be straight.
With all the mercy shining.
Let's see some coding.
We'll get this going. What's up, Rick?
What's up, Rusty? What's up? Let's see. I think we're on Rumble. Yes. Okay. Cool. We're in. Sorry, Rumble. Got to manually start you, but we should be set. We'll come in after. How's life going, Rick? What's up, Roasty? Roasty. Up to. All right, we gonna get this going, boy. I know what I'm saying. Oops, did something bad. Something bad. Just try my other mic. Oh, we have some good for you guys. Get a bot. What's up, Rick? What you up to, though, Rusty? Bro, I got my secondary mic, and I have no idea what I think though. But I'll be right back. Oh, there you are, you sneaker. You little stinker, you. How you gonna get away from me? Alright, we good. Like it never even happened. Alright. Alrighty. I think it's white light. But do what we can right now. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this craziness, Rick, because the more stuff I'll be watching. The more stuff I've watched, I keep watching, is about this craziness. Looks like the block just openly admitting they hate whites. They're killing the whites is cool. They have no problem with it. I don't know what happened to this video I saw of this black guy. I think he just finished watching it. I think Steven Crowd actually was like reviewing like this black guy. It goes like they don't care. It was insane, man. Mic volume is too low. That's not good. Needs to turn the music down more. That's not good for this. Mic volume should be super duper loud. Can I turn it up? I don't think I can turn it up in here. Okay, cool. You got some crazy down lane with that evil stuff. Pride's evil, man. It's wicked. Homosexuality is an abomination. It's disgusting, man. Which obviously, you're just saying it just to get a response. Yes. Rage bait, I guess they say. It's not gonna happen. No one's with that nonsense. All right, hold on. But yeah, so we'll see. There's a couple cases going on right now. We have the Carmelo Anthony. We have that going on. And then you have that, what's that guy's name? Goooood. I forgot what his name was. I only heard like once twice, but who killed the Henry Novak, murdered him for no reason. So yeah, we'll get into this discussion. We'll see, because it needs to be said, man. It's not cool. It's not all right. And too many people are blatantly supporting it, saying it, defending it, using, of course, the scapegoat per usual, the white racism. All right, whites, you're okay with it, so we can do it too. Like, which, of course, this is unfounded. But they use that to justify theirs now, which is insane. Which we'll get into hopefully much more fruit, substantive stuff. But as you know, I usually save it. I don't want to put it out there now. But hopefully we get a conversation. We get call in. Should have put call in on the thing title, but we'll see. Actually, I can still edit it now. And we shall see. What's that? All right, my bad. I hooked that up. Sanchez. Shout out to Israel. Okay, I'm digging. Don't know if that's sarcasm or legitness, but cool. Hey, shout out to no biggie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Israel, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank you, man. That's what I'm talking about. I lean towards one of the two answers, but either way, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, all right. So we'll see when we get this ball going, the ball rolling. See where the discussions go, which I want to see people to respond, because I mean, hopefully we get some people who admit this. You remember the guy that actually only clipped that like we had to, where he was like saying he was trying to get around it, but admitting that you have to be loyal to your race, which is crazy, and then like supporting Black Lives Matter, which is racist. You're saying blacks are superior to everyone else, which he kept trying to go around, etc. So. Do you agree? I'm guessing you said something stupid. Oh, wait, actually, wait. I have top chat on me. Can I keep that top chat on, man? I'll tell you, Rick. Say something. Must have got blocked. I don't see it. It's going to probably be something stupid. Stay topic on the topic, though. We are dealing with the topic right now. We don't have time for people doing stupid stuff where people are going to go say some crazy stupid and try to divert the conversation. And it's okay, yeah. Okay, so this message has been helpful for you. So let me see the message. View message. I have come to understand that Mormonism is heretical. Yes, they are heretical. I agree. It's evil. Yeah, for sure. But that's not the only question. What's up, Sean? What's up, brother? What's up, Sean? What's up, broski? Here, I showed it for you. I don't see it, yo. I clicked on it to see it, but I don't see. Maybe refresh. Maybe if I refresh. I don't see it on the Talk Studio either. I read it now. I clicked it to read the message, but yeah, I don't. It's weird. I was on the topic. The topic is on the title right now of the stream. All right, I'll copy and paste it. Well, it means it's the title of the stream, but it's cool. But yeah, Mormonism is, yes, it's evil. Some fake cult, some stupidity, similar to Jehovah's Witnesses, etc. Here we go. Okay, there's the cult. Not the cult. There's a cult. There's a topic, which is, I'll pin it. Well, I should have put topic next to it, but it's all good. How you doing, Sean? What's up, broski? Hey, y'all should get on just for a few minutes. Or anything. We just have a discussion or something, because people started coming now. Obviously, we're gonna have discussions, but like the broskies ain't even talking about. You know, one of the two. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Sean. Yeah, your mic thing's not hooked up yet, though. Unless you're gonna go with no mic. Rick, you might as well get in here too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Rick? You know what I'm saying, bro? Just chat for a little bit. Take a little break from work. I was supposed to be what do you call it? It's supposed to be painting today, but it'll rain. It's raining now, and it's raining the next few days. So I guess not. I'm not painting the house today. So it's like you might as well get in that stream real quick. Plus, this was bugging me. I was gonna do it last night, but then I was gonna chill with the fams. But now we're good. When you're scrolling through vertical lives, you can't see the title. Just for your information. Okay. Word. I dig it. I mean, that's cool. I appreciate it. I mean, I don't ever stream or watch vertical stuff, so I understand. No biggie. No biggie, man. You should what do you call it? Yo. Yes, sir, Rick. Yeah, you should. What's your? You say your name is too evil to hope. It's like, what's your? No, I'm just interested in general, like your worldview, because talking about Mormonism, which I agree, but then you're like admitting you're too evil to hope, to even hope. So it seems like you're not Christian. I don't know, but that's off subject. Yeah, America, Jesus is Lord. Here we go with the usual. This dude's a Zionist, which is blasphemy. Blasphemy. Oh man.
What's up, brother?
What's up, broski? What's up, my bro? What's up, dude?
I got your message yesterday, brother. Let's do it, man. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you down?
I need to request some time off work. Make sure I have enough vacation time and stuff. But that'd be awesome. I'd love to come up, man.
God, it's so good.
All the time.
Take this music. Yes, sir. That's awesome. That's good news. That's super awesome. That's awesome. That'd be okay. Cool.
It'd be legit.
Yeah, and I'll make sure I'll have to order the flooring and stuff and the underlayment now, and then just make sure it's like in a week before you're coming down. Make sure I get it that way.
Okay.
There's no hiccups. But yeah, that's what's up. That's great. That's how we go.
That'd be awesome, bro. That'd be awesome.
That is.
Love to come help.
Amen. God is so good. And America is Dying is actually the one that's not Christian. This guy's the one that what's your denomination, by the way? America is Dying Slowly. Because this guy, he curses.
I got chicken taco. Oh God, none.
He
Bro,
got-
I ate some chicken last night. It was pretty dope. It was good. I put it on the grill.
It was dope. It was drugs. Wow.
Not dope drugs.
Wow. I'm done. I had to. Oh, we don't get any either? I didn't even see that part. Hey. So he's throwing it in our face.
Oh, he's saying we don't get none. Oh, y'all don't get none. Oh, dang.
Yeah, I didn't even see that part until just now. I thought he was just talking about I got tacos. Man.
I thought he was just saying y'all don't have any tacos.
Would you have? What kind of chicken did you have yesterday? You said chicken. It's chicken tacos.
I just threw some chicken on the grill. Some it was grilled chicken breast.
Okay.
Chopped them
All
up.
right, guys. Okay. This is the whole point. Is what I was trying to get to. Is what we're not doing. The typical. Let's just go hate Jews. Let's talk about some random things. To stay on the topic, and the topic is pinned. And it's on the stream title now. It's very simple, guys. Then I can do this little, we hate Jews. It's all the Jews.
There you go. Rick
Jews.
had my back there. Dope as in
Rick
dopamine, as it made him feel happy.
This guy. Thanks for that, Rick. Thank you. I appreciate the elucidation there. But yeah. I'm about to ban both of you guys. Let me see. Ban.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plant Man Cheesehead. Oh. He's from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, eh? You guys interested
Wisconsin.
in studying the Bible stuff? Oh, here we go, man.
Isn't that the place where what's his name's from? Tim Waltz or whatever.
Minnesota? Tim Waltz is
Dang.
Minnesota.
Never mind then.
I'm right next to him. That's how I know. Minneapolis is like 2 hours from me. Yeah. Tampon Tim. I knew all the stories about them. The bathrooms putting tampons in it. The kids just ripping them out the next day. Yeah.
And what state were Georgia, the Floyd in? Was it Illinois? I don't remember.
What state? I don't think it was Illinois. Chicken. He made some chicken. He made some fire chicken. Look, y'all trying to make. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day, bro. Let me see. What state was it? I was gonna say it wasn't Michigan. No. What was it? It was, let's see. It was Minnesota. I was gonna say it's something close to me. Yeah, it was Minneapolis. I don't even know how I forgot this. It's again 2 hours. All this is going on in Minneapolis. I always forget. There's so many of them now. But yeah, Minneapolis, Minnesota, where everything happens.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. I was watching it yesterday, and I was like, I saw these crazy because I keep talking to people, and we've talked about this actually multiple times, as well as the stream, like. But we just use it as a support piece rather than like the fundamental thing to focus on right now. But it's like, yeah, how come you guys are still using George Floyd, right? Like, to this day, they're still doing I can't breathe George Floyd, right? And we use it like, why are you guys still using this guy who's been like, it's false, it's fake. Same thing with Michael Brown, like, and then I learned some other things yesterday, like even more damning, and it's just like. How in the world? Yeah, like it just doesn't make sense. So I want someone to see if I was like, I'm gonna go back on this. Which I don't know. Did you hear about the things that happened actually recently? Which I
don't think so. I heard they put a statue of George Floyd up.
Okay, no, not even just that. I mean, like with Carmelo Anthony, the kid that stabbed Austin Metcalf in Texas.
Oh yeah,
the white guy. There's some crazy stuff I found out about that as well.
Really?
And then. With now some stabbing in UK, where this like sheik stabbed this white guy, Henry Novak, murdered him for no reason. Again, just this white dude, and then they just use a racist card, and the police even respond like it's crazy. I was watching the body cam footage. It was like, what is going on here? But the Carmelo Anthony, mean, to give more substance to. Actually, I guess I can just tell you and break it down.
Mhm.
His murder was okay. So this is the kind of stupidity you have on the side, which is like I want someone to call in so we can discuss this because his murderer was indicted means nothing, right? If you get indicted and convicted and sentenced, does that mean you're actually guilty? Or is the criminal justice system flawed? Can it make mistakes? So saying that you got convicted doesn't actually mean you were wrong. It's
Mhm.
flawed logic. But what do you call it? So it's insane because then when you actually look at some of the stuff like court stuff, I found out like the medical examiner testified and admitted that there at no point in time was the police officer cut off George Floyd's neck, his airflow through his neck at
Yeah.
no point, which we knew from the get go because remember they were trying to force this agenda like to indict them instantly right before they even found out the facts. Like they didn't want to know about what happened. They didn't want to know about evidence or testimony. They were like, no, just indict him. You better indict him or you're racist. We're going to burn everything down. So they indicted them before even the court. Before all the evidence came out.
Yeah.
The fact. Yeah. So, which, like I said, this guy, and then he says it's a jury trial, dude.
I thought I heard about it. As in, like, the autopsy report was like he would have had a heart attack anyway because he was on so much drugs. The technique Derek Chauvin used was a legitimate technique, like stuff like that. Like it shouldn't cut off his airflow.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he testified. The medical examiner himself testified that he didn't cut off at all. But again, they didn't care about. They didn't. It's like they were trying to do with Michael Brown. They didn't care about what do you call it? They didn't care about facts. They were like, no, we got to indict him instantly. And this guy just said, this is the point as well as the left, is it's a jury trial. I mean, it's a jury trial, dude. And it's on video, which I even saw when I saw the video, and I'm ex-law enforcement. Like, I was like, and we're both military. Like, he's not going to cut it. Like, what? You're not going to suffocate someone from that. And again, like I said, the medical, people didn't want facts. They didn't want any evidence. Like, no, do this, right? And this guy says it's a jury trial, which to me refutes you more. Jury trials are jokes. It's usually dominated by like the strongest personality or personalities.
The persecutor has the option to choose what. That's why there's a jury screening in the first place. Is the persecutor chooses what jury he wants in the stands.
Yeah, dude. Okay, actually, perfect example. So when I went to court for being fired for my faith, right? They had a jury screening, and it blew my mind, by the way, how ridiculous it was. And in the juror screening, the other side got rid of anyone with any kind of religious ties. If they prayed, went to church at all, they got rid of them. So I had only atheists in my. That's not unbiased, then, is it? That's all atheists who don't want anything to do with Christianity, religion. I wonder how it's going to go. And actually, in the state, they admitted that they discriminated against me verbatim in the court, by the way. So I remember, like, when we lost, my lawyer, I was talking about to eat, and he was like shocked for like the whole time we're eating, but he's just like, because he was like, we're so sure we won. Because all we had to do was prove two things. And like, well, wow, they admitted it, we're chilling. But yeah, the jury, not to mention, is biased. We're talking about people nowadays, and the bias nowadays is significant, right? We're not like back in the day when people could be more unbiased and more legitimate. We don't have that anymore. We don't have that. Let me be honorable. Let me be honest. We have a bunch of people who are whacked out. They're not unbiased at all. So saying jurors aren't, like, actually the Carmelo Anthony thing right now, they just found out that I think some woman just got arrested for trying to intimidate, like, influence the jury already. Like, again, if you're saying jury is a great system, it's influenced, you're lying yourself, unbiased. But yeah, let's get back to the facts, because the facts in the first place are what matters. So as you pointed out, bro had 90% of his artery blocked from taking the fentanyl. His coronary artery was 90% blocked, bro. The man was dying. Not to mention, he had taken enough fentanyl to overdose and kill a fat horse, an obese horse, which is like I forgot how much more a horse can take than us, but it's insane. Like, that's how much he had, bro. Yeah. So, and again, even before then, which was talking about the video evidence, right? He was saying he couldn't breathe before they even took him out the car. So this, I can't breathe. And it actually was George Floyd saying, I can't breathe. I don't know what this guy's talking about. But him saying that, he actually even said it before he even got out of the patrol car. So before the interaction, the altercation ever even happened, he was already saying he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
So again, but they don't care about evidence because you better push this narrative because otherwise you're racist. And they throw this racist card the entire time.
It just happened to be during that era where they were also pushing that narrative hardcore in the news. That was at the time where everything was sparking off. Like there were videos all over the place of all the black people getting shot by police officers. You know, it's just all negative videos painting police officers in a bad image. And at that time, America was like, "Look at this," because they only showed the select few videos. And America's like, "This is outrageous," and they definitely wanted something fast to happen with George Floyd. What do you think is going to happen if they didn't put him in jail? Derek Chauvin, they would have rioted and burned down half the city. So that's why they did it so fast.
And hold up, just to quote this real quick, because this guy who's saying this, he keeps saying it over and over and over that we're wrong. It's not him. So here we go, right here. I just pulled it up instantly. They were the final repeated pleas of George Floyd, his murder on his May 25th, 2020, by Minneapolis officer Derek Chauvin. So again, this is what they're saying, and people are calling for it. And this is actually liberal side saying it, and they said he said it 27 times. So this guy keeps saying some stupidity. It wasn't him. This guy is either stupid or he's just being evil on purpose, trying to lie. So let's see. This guy doesn't say anything in general. Yeah. Okay. So free Palestine from Hamas, I guess. Hopefully. Oh wait. Also, I missed all this stuff right here. Actually, that's crazy. But yeah. Like I said, but yeah, like you were saying, it was that the Michael Brown. What was big then as well was the Biden thing, right? They were trying to suppress Trump during the time, but the issue is this is only exacerbating. It's only getting much worse. Where you see this climate, I've been telling my friends for years, they got to start speaking out because it's not only gonna get worse. The guys, the white guys who aren't saying anything, like these people, they're not gonna stop. But now you see it with the Carmelo Anthony kid, right? So he stabs this white kid for no reason. He goes there, wants a problem, starts it. He goes like into the other track team's tent. The guy's like, "What are you doing? Get out of our tent. You can't be like, you're not supposed to be here. Like, what do you get out of our tent?" So he's like, the kid's like, "No, you ain't gonna touch me." Blah blah blah. Like, trying to start an altercation. So he tries to pull him, and the kid just stabs him in the chest and runs away. And then so which is crazy. Okay, so you have the black judge, right? Some fat old black judge lady, and she of course is pro diversity. And she like knocks his bail down to $250 from like $1 million, so he can get out on bail for free, not for free, but to walk free. And then it's insane, bro. They do like a what's it called, Go Surf Fund or something like that. I forget what it is. It's like a GoFundMe, but it's supposed to be like a better version of GoFundMe, like more conservative. But instead, I think they got like over $660,000, bro, for him for murdering a white guy. That's it. There was no setup to the thing. It wasn't like, oh, this horrible. No, it was just for killing a white guy. That was it. Yeah. And actually, it was crazy. They had so much insane comments that they had to disable comments because there were so many black people saying, "Yeah, we had to kill a good thing," like openly admitting. Actually, you should look at Walsh had a video about this. Let me see if I can find the link actually. But yeah, openly admitting that they supported, they're against the whites. It's cool. They're blah blah blah. Like yeah, like blatant, like evil racism against white people. Which, if a white person, like as you know in general, if a white person says half of what a black person says nowadays, it's the most outrageous thing ever. Racist. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but black people can't be racist, I guess is what they usually say.
Yeah.
Matt, here you go. I'm gonna copy and paste this Matt Walsh's video. It's actually insane, and it needs to stop. But this is what the left wants. They want this division, right? They want this stupidity. And this guy's just, man, he's so upset. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
But what do you call it? It's the same. This guy's he's I guess he's a fan. It's like a fan of us. He always comes in just talking.
Is he?
But yeah. Well, he's like a newer. I think it's one of the guys in general. But I think he might have a separate account because then he just Yeah, he came last time too, just talking crazy the whole time. It's very animation, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah. So basically, the whole point in general is like this climate, as you know, everything's victim cards, everything's anti-white. You see the stabbings and the murder of white people constantly,
Mhm.
and there's always a claim that it's the other side that's racist, whites. But yet, if you look at statistics, gazillion times over, the chances, like the percentage of a white person killing a black versus a black killing a white, are drastically lower for a white person killing a black
Mhm.
versus vice versa. Not to we look at the statistics period, black people commit the most violent crimes by far. Like we need to fix it instead of being like, "That's racist. I don't like it. It's racist." Yeah,
Yeah.
I digress. Go ahead.
Oh man, it's really bad because I've seen a lot of things online lately about uh, what we were talking about earlier, indictments and stuff like that, and they don't want to put that in their logs or whatever, right? They want to let these. They don't want to like black guy kills white guy. Let's not put him in his whole time or something like that. Let's let him out on bail and give him all these options. There's all kinds of stuff going on now with bail reform. Um, to me, that's crazy because I just saw one just yesterday. I was looking at one. It's like some dude, was a black guy, like beat up this World War II vet on a bus, left him permanently quadriplegic, and the dude didn't even serve time. He did like 11 months probation or something like that. Got to walk after.
Yeah, wow.
Something crazy. I'm like, that is insane to me.
Yeah,
It's all
it
kinds
is.
of all this bail reform stuff that you see going on all over the country.
Yeah, I mean, we seen this, which was years ago as well. When remember the Proud Boys started taking a bigger step in the picture because, which is pitiful that they had to do. I think the Hell's Angels did as well because you have like Antifa and Black Lives Matter going to these like conservative rallies and intimidating people and attacking people. There was that one, I think it was in Oregon or Washington, when they were assaulting these white older Trump supporters, and the cops were told to stand. They just sat there and watched. They're just like,
Mhm.
wait, what are you doing? Like, bro, you're law enforcement. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's insane. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I don't. We see this constantly. Like I said, you see the issue. I think when that Ukrainian chick was killed is when that guy had that video. Like they don't care. Like we don't care. And then their excuse is always slavery.
Yeah.
Slavery, man. We were slaves, man. It's retarded. Like if you're pushing for something, the same thing with the George Floyd protest. You're pushing for something, supposedly justice, as you defy it and go tearing down and protesting and burning down stores, looting the stores, which were basically all black in the first, which makes no sense. Talking about no justice, no peace. So like it doesn't make sense. It's just again, it's so stupid. It's so contradicting and hypocritical. Shows that this other side is completely evil and wicked. Which
Yeah.
the biscuit, can we get to some facts, please? Because all you're saying is emotions. It's no
Mhm.
big. We're saying points, and you're just responding with no.
Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah, I did say persecutor. My bad. Thanks for correcting me, Biscuit. Prosecutor. I was at fault there. So you can move on from that now.
Arsons were most likely see, and this okay, so this is where I time you out because I don't have time for blatant stupid, which you've been saying the whole time, but now you're brain dead, and I don't have time for dishonestly. This dude said the arsons were most likely from the white kids from Minneapolis. When we watched videos of how many blacks storming, looting, burning cop car, like, and you
Oh
could even
yeah.
say there's some white people involved. It was majority black, like it was Black Lives Matter rally. All these black people, we have so much videos, like so much documentation. It's probably some white kids. Ain't no black people. Would that be racist? What you like? What are we doing? Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's insane.
Amen, Curtis.
Spurs.
You gotta
So yeah, I
add
mean,
Space Force and Coast Guard to
add what?
that.
You said Space Force?
Space Force and Coast Guard to the military branch.
Coast Guard. Actually, that was gonna be the first thing I was gonna go into when I went in was Coast Guard.
Yeah.
But my tattoo was too long past it went past my sleeve.
Oh.
Like by this much. They're
Yeah.
like, nope, can't do
I ain't the greatest swimmer, man. So
it. I love
even-
water. Oh, you could. They train you, bro. You train over and over. Shit, ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And so yeah, there's your typical liberal right there. So yeah, and that's the point. So the point is, as well as we see, like, there's so many things going on, and rather dealing with it, no one does. It's just, and actually, I watched some more last night, which is crazy. I was working out, like I just found out earlier, so I tore I completely tore like my pec. One part of my pectoral like muscle, like going to my shoulder blade that connects. I guess like it totally separated and retracted.
Be careful, man,
I
because
still-
Biscuit's gonna correct you if you don't have the right muscle down, because you're not a, you're
Well,
not
it was a bunch of
doctor.
I mean,
You go to
like-
your anatomy book, bro, and make sure.
wait a second, hold on. It's actually the pectoral fibritis, whatever. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It was crazy.
But yeah, so yeah, I was working out, trying to try to build back. But then yeah, actually I saw that. Okay, so this, I think I told you about the interview. There was a debate with Jay Dyer and Tavares, whatever. What's his name? Tazariak? I forgot his name is. Who cares?
I know. They just call him Cap.
Tazariak. Yeah. Like I said, super, like, again, the most obnoxious character. But and Jay Dyer super annoying too. He's like, he say some good things, he overcomplicates other things, and then his personality, he's super arrogant, super insufferable too as well. But yeah, so last time I told you, I think I watched like 10 minutes of it. But this one was on, and I was like, no, it's supposed to be like Andrew Wilson. Like, he looks into it. So I'm like, okay. So let me just watch some of it, get past the beginning, because that was annoying. And then yeah, so like you see it, and literally they literally are Black Lives Matter with the Bible, Hebrew Israelites. And actually, the captain, he kept saying Black Israelites, which I don't know if we talked about. Like, that's what they used to be called, and they switched it because they weren't growing. So they try to get some Spanish, the Indians. But then, as you see, majority of it's still like the top, it's still like Black. So, but yeah, and I'm like, I was looking at Frank Cherry. I think Andrew Wilson read off like how he said, like, he had a vision that Black people were the real Hebrew Israelites, the real Israelites, the real Jews. He's like, and the white men are evil. Like, they hate them. They're evil. Like, so we see this. It's rooted in this, and yeah, it's insane. Yeah. And it's clear in our society, and no one deals with it. Everyone just like blows it off. It's like, nah. Yeah,
I agree. Especially when you take all of Christ's teachings, just disregard them. Just say, nah, it's not for me, or it's only for Black Hebrew Israelites.
No, but I mean, even I'm saying this, the racist, like, because that's what it is. They're just trying to use the Bible to try to make it work, because they obviously can't. But like, when you see, I don't know, when you see this in general, like the racism, like, so if I'm telling you you can't steal, but then I'm stealing at the same time, so like their biggest cry, their biggest thing is, oh, we're victims, oh, we were slaves. Like, we weren't slaves. Parents weren't slaves, but way back our ancestors were slaves. So but it's crazy, because then like racism is wrong, but then they're super blatantly racist. So it's like, wait, what? How does that?
Yeah,
doesn't make sense. Same thing with, again, like they're asking for justice, like George Floyd, and they constantly keep defying justice, being evil, wicked. And these people try to support it, which they never do, as you see when they just start coming out saying stupid stuff because they can't.
Oh yeah,
their position.
Oh man, some people will just defend anything. I don't understand. You're like a mass murderer. I just saw this, I think yesterday or the day before. There's one kid who killed a mom and a baby because he was street racing in California.
Okay.
And killed the mother and the baby, and he got sentenced to jail. But there are like 37,000 women who signed a petition to try to get him to get early release because he's like 18 and he's a handsome looking kid. But 37,000 people, just based on his photo, want him early release. Like, he killed a mom and a baby.
And that's actually, which is good too. Andrew, that's one. I told you, like, I'm torn about Andrew Wilson because as a political figure, he's pretty solid. Just as the theological, excuse me, theology, he's not there because obviously he's Eastern Orthodox.
Mhm.
But like he talks about that like, significantly, the patriarchy, and he talks about how the destruction of our country happened with all these women coming in now, with getting the voting rights, getting all this like political wise, getting all this voice, like what, and it's just all this emotion, like things like that, things that don't matter. So we're not doing things objectively. We're like, oh, it's a cute little kid. Oh, yeah, we don't care anything about the facts. We just want him. Yeah, like, that's a big deal. What do we do? Yeah, no to the bueno, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, super crazy.
Yeah,
But it just shows you there's crazy people out there that support like nonsense, like the biscuits out there supporting complete just garbage. I don't know what else to say about it. Like, yeah, these people kill people, but these Muslims, but who are you to tell them that they can't kill people? You're racist against their way of life of killing people. What's wrong with you?
Right. Which is another point people constantly do. They'd be like, these people have different cultural values, so you have to let them like ignore your laws for their cultural values. Like, no. You're coming to our country, so you need to conform yourself to our rules. If you don't like it because it goes against your religion, your culture, don't come, right? That makes no sense for me to come into your house and be like, no, I don't like these things, because if I don't like those things because it's a problem for my religion, I should leave, not force you to change your stuff for me. Like you're leaving your country for a reason, right? Which is crazy. Like these people who hate they're leaving their countries for a reason, because their countries suck. Countries aren't America. You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't it's insane,
man. Yeah. This guy said you have support, so there's you got people like, I don't know, they're not all there. They don't know what's going on in the world.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. Yeah, like to nature versus nurture stuff. You know, you hear about it in school, and just to see it in real time, like how separate some even just states are on their ways of thinking, how they're brought up. It's like you see one guy like on one side, like let's just give an example here in Texas, like someone breaks into my house with a gun, wants to kill my family and steal all my stuff, but I shoot them dead because I'm protecting myself and my family. You'll have the people who were raised in California say, you should have just let him steal your stuff. Why'd you have to kill him?
Yeah,
he wasn't harming you at the time because he could be dead.
Right.
But you shot him and didn't give him a chance to live. It's just stuff. You should just let him steal it all.
Yeah.
And it's I don't understand it. Like, that's so insane to me.
But they don't really mean that, because the lifestyle they have and the way they are, they're not that way.
Yeah.
That's
if it happened to them, they wouldn't do it. Yeah. They're just all talk.
Oh, for sure. But that's just like I said. Who says it's going to stop there? Who says they're going to stop just stealing your stuff? Who says they're not going to try to hurt you or rape you? Like, the list goes on. Yeah. So like, what are we doing, man? I mean, it's clear nonsense. Actually, which brings me back to the point. Actually, so like the Ukrainian shit, like I said, like I think they had like a memorial thing for, and they took it down. I forget if it was like in Illinois or something like that. They took it down because it supposedly was too divisive. Like a memorial for some innocent chick getting stabbed because she's white. That's it. Just because some black guy's like, you're white, I'm killing you. Which
she's Ukrainian.
Yeah. Like, you escaped the war in Ukraine just to come get murdered by some guy for no reason. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it's a constant theme. And yeah, actually, you see that constantly. You see that more now in UK. Unfortunately, they have some people trying to step up now, but UK is similar. Like the guy that killed the white kid for no reason. Like, dude, it's actually crazy. Like when you see the body cam footage, like the cops come there. This white guy, this white teen, I think he's 18. So white teen, he's on the floor bleeding to death. The guy stabbed him, I think, in his chest, in his face, in both legs, something like that. And the guy, they're just like, he's in there leaned over, like on the floor, right? The other guy is totally fine. The other two dudes, no, they're like, yeah, he assaulted us. Even their 911 call was he assaulted them racially. Like, what? And they played the racist. So the cops came there saying that basically they were good. And it was actually crazy again, showing that the biscuit guys, which we know is talking nonsense, because they were probably gonna get away with it, but they were in the car, I guess, cop car, talking in their language, and they admitted that they were gonna cook up the story and be like, hey, yeah, we'll say this, and if I didn't have this, and we wouldn't get away with it. Like, they're admitting their story blatantly, so there's no other way out. Yeah, which the Carmelo Anthony, I think there's a bunch about it too. Like, there's a bunch of support again for him just because he's black. Like, and all the black people are admitting it. They're supporting him just because he's black. And there's actually studies where it shows the bias. And that's actually pretty cool. There was like the Matt Walsh gives 2 studies on his link I sent. But one of them shows like like the whites versus blacks, the victims, they're guilty.
Yeah.
And the white was pretty consistent. I think both were in 30%. But the blacks went from like 20 something, like 30 to 30, I think almost 30, to like with the black person like 70. Like the bias is blatantly admitting it. And then same thing when they did like a racial thing in general, the scale for each race, like white with their race was like 70, I think. And this was like each other race towards their own race is exceptionally biased. Like, and the blacks being super big. Spanish actually pretty biased with themselves, same thing with Asian.
Yeah.
But and this is stuff that deals with juries. So again, we know jury system people are biased. It's to lie and say you can't be biased. That's something, it doesn't make sense. You could be objective, but admit that that's still there. You're just going to ignore your bias just for facts only, which most people don't do.
We've talked about that before, Caleb. UK is, man, I really can't understand what they're doing over there. To take like
showing the countries what they're doing, man.
All their immigrant sides and over their own people. Completely crazy to me. But you have those people like I don't know, maybe Mr. Parkway will defend the crazy immigrants over there.
Bring them on. Yeah,
you always got those crazy people that support the crazy ideas.
Yeah, dude, UK, you can't carry a knife unless you get a license. But the sheiks are allowed to carry these huge blades because of their religion. And that's what we're talking about. This whole thing about it doesn't make sense. You want to come to our country, and it's a big issue for you. Don't come or change if it's not that big. I'm saying, like, you're given 2 options. You're not forced. But this whole thing, you're going to change your system for me because I just want to come here and dictate. Like, that's not how it works. It's insane.
It's cool.
But again, people, good.
I saw these videos about Poland and how based they are because Poland refuses any Muslim. They said no Muslim will enter.
No. Yeah, that's how America should be, bro.
Yeah.
I'm straight with it.
And they have no terrorist attacks, no stabbings,
no,
none of that.
Isn't that crazy? I think we talked about that terrorist attack since like 9/11. It's like 50,000 plus in the world.
Yeah.
From
have you seen that? I'll pull up some of these videos. I'll find
them. Dude, you won't. And Parkway, we talking so dumb, bro. We talking so dumb, so I should refute it, Park. Come on, guy. Come refute what we saying, man. This guy talking crazy out here. And believe me, yeah, you're a liberal. You don't want freedom of speech. Liberals are significantly against freedom of speech. You guys lie like you want it, but you don't want it. Like, yeah, we want freedom of speech. Just don't disagree with what we say or believe. And then
this is the video I've seen. Let me share this one. Sure. Is it on here? Okay.
How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
Oh man, that's not the same video.
We don't want any illegal migration in Poland. This is what we promised. This is why our government was elected. And not even one Muslim illegal migrant will come to Poland, ever. This is why Poland is so safe. Not even one terrorist attack. Not even one illegal will come to Poland, ever.
Don't the politicians of Europe have a moral humanitarian duty to step in?
I don't know what's up with the rock music, but
No. We can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
Do you have any sympathy for the people in this crisis today?
I'll answer your question, but before I'll answer your question about my love to the people, I'd like to ask you how many Poles blow themselves up in America or any other place in the world? How many? Zero. I love my zero.
How many terror attacks have happened in Poland?
Zero. None, and I love the zero. I'm trying to repeat it every single time. Zero.
Zero. None. Not even one Polish blew himself up because of his religion, because of his fantasy, because of his hatred. So that is the difference between Europeans, between Polish.
And for those, we have the European responsibility, our governments, and we as citizens, to protect them and to help them,
take them all,
to make Europe
pay for them.
accessible.
So
And to
take them,
help them
take them all.
to make Europe
I think I lost you. I don't know if you can hear me. All right, I can hear you.
My bad.
Oh,
yeah, probably down.
Yeah, Poland, man.
That's legit. That's a man right there, boy. We need back. We need real truth.
Yeah.
Honesty, real honor in politics, not this whatever nonsense. And dude doesn't care. Like, yeah, and again, Muslims, Islam doesn't. It's not compatible with Christianity. It's not compatible even with like atheists. Like, as we see, they don't. It doesn't mix. Look throughout the historicity, you see that it can't. So what do? Don't bring them over. Like, it's very simple. Don't allow them in. Like, I mean, people can say it's racist. Like, who cares? I don't care about your weak words that you want to make, invoke some kind of emotion. Like, nope.
Yeah. Nope. You can keep all that.
No, that's not what you're saying again, Parkway, but you're showing disingenuousness, showing lack of honesty. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think we should get rid of it. It's not saying it's really stupid. You're saying you think you should get rid of it. Those are two core differences, big distinctions. Yeah. There's no but. So that is what it is. And you can say you're not liberal, but what you're saying is very liberal. And yeah, this is what people do in general. I'm not really a liberal. I'm not really a progressive. I'm like more centrist. But then you find out they're very liberal. You just don't want the name to go with it. Yeah. Thank you, Caleb. God is good, man. No, what we're saying is really stupid. Parkway's told us, so we have to retract everything we just said. I recant all of it. Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry. He's refuted all of it instantly, even though he hasn't said a single thing besides his emotions of how he doesn't like it. And it's stupid. He won't, again, respond and tell us how. He won't delineate the problems that we have in it because it's so stupid. Like if you tell me 5 plus 10 is, equals 57, like I'm like, and it's stupid. You'd be like, oh, let me show you how. Not it's stupid. And then I can tell you, like, you won't tell us how it's stupid. You just keep saying it's stupid over and over and over again. Typical tactic of someone not too intelligent and someone not honest, aka liberal. Sorry. But yeah, what else we have?
I saw this video the other day too.
Oh, break it down, bro. Break it down.
Oh, it says it came out 4 months ago. But I just saw it the other day, so
okay.
Sure. I thought it was cool.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out, bro.
Wait.
It's new. That's because it is a permanent 10 Commandments monument outside the Tarrant County Courthouse. And organizers tell us county leaders initiated this project.
Tarrant County commissioners approved it.
It's out on public property. It's out facing the sidewalk.
And now, everyone who passes the historic courthouse in downtown Fort Worth will see it.
I just decided to come later just so I could see it for myself.
Brian Ullman, visiting from California, wanted to see the new memorial up close. It was erected during a ceremony today, putting the 10 Commandments on display in downtown Fort Worth.
Probably not any other symbol more iconic.
Kelly Shackelford advocates for this. He's the president of First Liberty, a legal organization centered on religious freedom.
They're starting to go up across the country.
He says that's because recent Supreme Court rulings have shifted away from a strict separation of church and state. And opponents?
It's a violation of the Constitution.
Well, they argue it's concerning.
America seems to be going more and more in the direction of a theocracy. This community believes in the Christian religion over all others.
Those who support displaying the 10 Commandments in public spaces cite historical significance to law and morality.
How do you respond to concerns from people who may not share the same religious beliefs?
They misunderstand the purpose. The monument is put up because it's part of the history, whether they like it or not.
For now, the monument is here to stay. County leaders say it was funded by private donors. And so far, no legal challenges have been filed. In Tarrant County, I'm Adriana Dalb.
I thought that was super cool. That
Yeah,
was, needs to happen more.
Yeah, I ate to the meat.
Eat up everywhere.
Yeah, that's legit. Coach said they had some run-ins. They do nothing to stop them when a complaint is filed. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And then something's going to eventually happen, and then maybe they might do something, or they just let time press on until it dies down again. It's crazy. Yeah. That's insane to the membrane. Parkway, already made it very clear. Instead of saying something stupid over and over, you could show how. You would demonstrate, right? You would prevent, or you would provide, excuse me, some kind of substance, what you're saying, substantiate your claims versus just saying it over and over again. Especially if it's so dumb, it'd be really easy to refute. But you just say it's so stupid over and over. But yeah, so, which, yeah, that's crazy. Which actually the Texas thing too, which a little off topic, but similar, like how we get to this point where we're like, hey, they have to make a law in Texas to ban Sharia law because it's that should never be a thing. Like that means it got that bad to the point like we got to ban this, which should never even been thought of. It should never even get to the point where you're like, we got to ban this because it's becoming prevalent. We're doing things like where they had was it Muslim park? They were having like a day Muslims only for like this water park, something, right? Like what? In these places, like what's that one place? They have a couple of them, like Muslim little cities, a couple of Muslim towns. I think one's in Illinois.
Yeah, they were trying to build one here in Texas, called Mega City or something like that, up near Dallas. And
it's crazy, bro.
That's what we sad, but we had to put into law that in Texas law forever that Sharia law will never be a thing. You can never establish Sharia law.
That shows how bad you've gotten, though. Like you have to put that law. That means it's a possibility. It's plausible. Yeah, like that's insane.
But one thing I've heard, something about these H-1B visas that keep getting approved is some outstanding number that should not happen in the first place. And I don't know, it's crazy.
It is indeed. Yeah,
Let me show this, this message so you can see it.
I have light chat on, but
oh well, if you don't have your moderator thing on, you won't. Do you see where it says show and hide on some of the messages?
No, that's what pops up for me. Unless I actually click on their name.
Okay, so I can on mine it all shows show and hide on some messages. I just enabled one from Parkway on there. You should be able to see it.
I don't see anything from that. I'll just click on his name. I don't see anything. Yeah,
Really?
he sees the show last time too, and I couldn't see it last time either. I had to click on his name. Bradford, Birmingham, London.
Oh, well, right above that, he says, "My claims right now, the Parkway guy.
Oh, I
Are
see
you
that
and your
here.
buddy
Heck,
are
man.
very stupid in general. I could tell by your speech patterns and your general education levels that you're dumb. What's your question?"
General education levels.
The general,
Man, that's
what is
crazy.
it? Memorization of books that I have to regurgitate make you smart or dumb.
Yeah, I told you about that, man. Like that used to blow. I told you, like these people, they would be so stupid. I'm like, that doesn't show intellect. You guys can just rewrite, restate, paraphrase what someone else just said, what you just read in this book. That doesn't make you intelligent. And I told you, like once we actually got to real conversations where they'd be liberal like this guy, they would be complete buffoons. Like, bro, nothing they're saying makes any sense. Like it was just beyond stupid. Which is it's crazy. Which is like, that's the whole point, which shows like if you don't have critical thinking, you're not there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be annoying because like, for our assignments, it's like, hey, you write about this, what this mean, blah, blah, blah. And they would just paraphrase what they're reading in the book. Like that doesn't show me intellect, bro. Same thing with most schools. The kids do their things in high school. They're just restating things. And yeah, sometimes they have to memorize some kind of words in English or whatever, or in chemistry, remember the chemicals, etc. But yeah, for the most part, it's just writing a summary of what you read about, which is like fun.
Yeah,
exactly. Amen, Caleb. It's the same. Their goal doesn't stop. Like people are like, oh, and they can be cool with the Jews. Like their goal, they said the judgment doesn't come. The end times don't come in Islam until all the Jews are dead. All of them. They kill all of them. Not to mention, they're not going to stop there. They want to make, the global. They want to take over the world. We see that. Every time Muslims move in and they become the majority, they take over the country. This whole, no, we can work together in unity. No, we can't. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Rocco. Yeah, I mean, it's written into our law, like freedom of religion, obviously. But there's religious laws that aren't allowed to be a free, like Sharia law. Like people can't just go chopping off people's hands because they steal,
Why is this guy hating against Fox News, bro? I don't even watch Fox News like that. But again, she's showing that you're a liberal. Saying you're not liberal, you're a liar. When people attack Fox News, the only place that's actually more conservative, because all the other news outlets are super liberal, you're attacking Fox News. That's a straight liberal 101. Like, wow. And then no one said you said that. We're talking in general. And that's not about you, Parker. I'm gonna have to sit on the bench for like 10 minutes. Yeah, like no one, I don't have time to respond to stupidity. You never, it's because you've never gotten an education, okay? Another guy with the hat on backwards says he went to college. I don't believe him. I don't care if you believe me, man. Like, that's cool. I didn't even say anything about college. I was just talking in general.
Yeah, a new guy. He said Muslims have ruined every country they have gone to.
Amen. I don't see that though.
It was hidden, and I just clicked show, so I don't know what is up with your thing.
It's so lame, man. Word. And no, Rocco, the difference is, okay, so we're a Christian country, right? Which needs to be governed with moral laws, etc., which I'm pretty sure you agree with, right? But that doesn't say you have, it's not a dictating, like where if you're not Christian, you're killed, ostracized, whatever. Like you could be atheist, right? But we're gonna have Christian standards, and whether you agree with them or not, you don't like them, leave, right? Islam is not compatible with Christianity. It's not compatible with anything else besides Islam, to be honest. It doesn't make sense. So this saying, oh, we're free from Muslims too. No, Muslims, their whole goal, if you read the Quran, read the Hadith, their whole, also, like as he's already said, is a global caliphate. They say it. Like Hamas's charter, like they admit these things. This isn't some kind of surprise. So you have these other Muslims like, no, we're peaceful. We're good. No, what? It's like you see the Muslims that are like Muslims and LGBT, like which makes no sense at all. And then we heard about the 4 that went over there recently and got hanged, like got hung, excuse me. It's like, yeah, this doesn't, what are we doing? Again, all this political narratives that just no one's seeking truth. And exactly, I see Derek, I see it now. I don't see it on the YouTube over here, but bars, Derek. Bars. Super bars. There are more people like that Think saying like us rather than these. Yeah, and that's another thing. Actually, Tommy Robinson, the UK guy, he came over to the politics. Dude, these people are whack jobs, and he said it because he was just trying to talk to them and see their position, like defend it, and they weren't. They were just screaming, ringing bells, like ah. He's like, dude, you guys are like you guys literally are lunatics. You're insane. You're degenerates. There's nothing here, and you're trying to make it seem like you're the majority, but in reality, you're the tiny minority. It just takes men to come back and start being men again, speaking up to stop this nonsense. That's why there's been an attack on masculinity for like the last 2 decades, right? Like they're trying to stop masculinity and make, you know what I'm saying, and make men more feminine so they can just destroy the families. And if you destroy the families, you know what I'm saying, you're taking away God out of the mix, you're taking away any solidarity. It's free game for Satan, essentially. Exactly, Caleb. I mean, besides, like, you see the sheiks and stuff, they're smart. Like they don't do that stuff. You go blow yourself up. Yes. No, me, no. You do it, you get 99 virgins. You know, you can't drink, but when you go to heaven, you can.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
I saw a recent video on that one too. It's like, why does Allah give you something that is a device of Satan? They said because in the Quran it says Satan created alcohol and stuff like that. But why is the reward in heaven from Allah
what?
a device of Satan? It doesn't make any sense.
And then why do you get a little boy as a servant? Then you get little boys. I don't know if it's just one or plural, I forgot, but that's a problem, period. Like, what's going on there? And no, we're not saying, Bradley, there's Muslims in the LGBT. Well, actually, there is people who claim to be both, actually. But I'm saying there's this alliance in America, 2 things that are not compatible. Like pro-LGBT and Muslims, which is what LGBT does, period. Same thing with Black Lives Matter. They partner with other places that they don't really agree with. Like Black Lives Matter doesn't care about whites at all, but they use them, right? Because they're trying to push their agenda. And the more people together, the more things they work together with, the more audience they get, the more support they'll get. But yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Same thing with abortion, but abortion was actually targeted towards blacks. But yeah, Black Lives Matter usually supports abortion. So it's like, what? Yeah, it's a lot of insanity, but actually, yeah. And Turkey get their marching orders from ISIS, then go and invade the rest of Europe. America has never truly been a Christian nation. Here we go again. We're not really getting into this discussion right now, Rocco, but what you're saying is nonsense. You read all the historical documents. I know you're going to go to like the old 2 where it doesn't say, even though one of them says the year of our Lord. I mean, it keeps it there, but of course it's a thing because it's governing by the states. It's pretty obvious stuff that you don't have to get into. Again, you're just either not studying right or you're intentionally just trying to deceive yourself because you don't want it to be a Christian nation. It's nonsense. But yeah, the focus is on. Oh yeah. The focus is on the racism right now in America, and no one's speaking up to do anything about it. Well, they need to, anyways, and it needs to be. It's sad that the white guys have to start speaking like this now, which is good. It should be like this a long time ago. But like other people need to be speaking as well, Spanish, Black, whatever. Like this needs to not be okay, period. And how can you say it is otherwise? Which yeah. But yeah, so saying everything you don't like. Wait.
What are you talking about, manatee?
Pretty much like Jesus, not? Yeah. Okay. If you could Satan, everything you don't like, pretty much like Jesus, not? I don't get if he's trying to say like Satan's like Jesus, not, or what's going on there. Get to clarify that a little bit, please. But yeah, so yeah, I mean it's no bueno. Like I told you, I think I told you that story here in Iowa years ago when I met this friend and he was like, I'm the first Black person he's ever met that's legit. That's pretty bad, bro. Yeah. And he was telling me about this one. Actually, at the same time, there was a Black guy at this college he was going to. I forgot if it was a community college or college. And he's like, the guy was getting kicked out of school because I think he was cheating and something else. He got caught doing a couple of things. And he was like, racist. Y'all just want to get rid of because I'm Black. Blah, blah. Like, what? But basically, this guy was just like, his experiences, like, yeah. Which is pretty bad. The focus should be on this. It's not because of the skin color, but it's because the culture in America, Black culture in America, is disgusting.
Look, this is crazy.
fatherlessness, degeneracy. What?
Derek said.
Oh, let me see. Okay, actually, I did pop up this time. Okay, okay. We're taking over Italy from the street. Oh snap! Newport News, Virginia. Oh snap, Virginia. That's where I'm from, right there in back. Well, not Newport, but Virginia. Okay, I'm from Northern Virginia, but I dig it. Going to Italy to see family.
It's crazy because they only have the power that the government gives them. You know, like there's no way these immigrants have the money to come and buy a whole section of street. Yeah, the government gives them everything they need, which is crazy. It's supposed to be a government run by the people.
For the people.
But not over there. You can see clearly.
Yep, to the Urs. Yeah, I agree. By the way, noise. I saw it. Noise like in Caleb, more like rather than lot. Yeah, exactly. Significant lack thereof. Yeah, that's actually it's funny that Mr. Yates says that. You should probably play that clip, yo. Do you have the clip still? That Mr. Yates said that. He's like, there is no Satan man. I guess is what he was trying to say. I don't know. Again, none of it made sense, but Captain Blackbird.
You're on stolen land.
Oh
All right,
man,
dude. Go be your Billie Eilish. Go give your house to the immigrants that.
Oh yeah, right. Like
Yeah,
back on what you're saying,
Indians.
then stupid. Oh man, where are you, Captain?
Mr.
Where are
Billie
you and where do you
Eilish.
live? Let's get some background real quick, man. This stuff. Oh man, deluded ass Blake, yo. Cool, man. Yo, wait, what's your race, man? And where do you live? You're Dutch, okay? And where do you live, man? You're in the Netherlands. Interesting. So let's see, Netherlands. Let's see. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me do some research real quick, man. I'm a Dutch guy from the Netherlands. Is that where you're at now? You live in Netherlands? Because you say you're from there. Do you live in the Netherlands? Where do you live at? You're there? Why didn't it say I'm here? Oh, Netherlands actually isn't a horrible place. Wait, is the Netherlands I'm thinking of or Switzerland? One of them is actually a decent. Oh no, it's in Sweden. I always mix them up. See this.
In my land that's not stolen. Like, isn't that one of the places that was gonna get eradicated in World War One if America didn't come over there and bail
That's
out
like all of
entire
Europe. Yeah, I was gonna say that's all of Europe. Yeah, which I was gonna get into actually some of which that's funny that you said that. Let's see. Wait, isn't that okay? So wait, first of all, so it is taken. I was gonna say every single piece of land has been inhabited by somebody else at some point. So this whole stupid argument of it's stolen land makes no sense. So you're Dutch, you're Netherlands, but it says before the Netherlands was formed, the modern kingdom, of course, modern, it was inhabited by various Germanic tribes, the Frisians, Batavians, and then a bunch of fighting going. Julius Caesar actually had inhabited him. Wait, he found it actually inhabited by them. Excuse me. Let's see, and then it seems like it was captured by the Roman Empire. Yeah. So again, just like every other place, there's a bunch of history where people are changing and exchanging land. So you saying that doesn't make any sense at all. Not to mention, our land wasn't stolen. Our land, pretty sure, was free. And actually, what was happening the entire time, if you know history, is that there was a bunch of savage Indians slaughtering each other, taking over, expanding, decreasing, scolding each other. You know, yeah, like savages. If you do history, if you look at it, like, you stole land from who? Because the land was free. First of all, it was no one's land. There was no claim to land. There was tribes that had certain territories that just was never set, or that they was just like, this is our area. Don't come over here. We're gonna kill you. And then of course they would expand. The stronger territories would win. They weren't legit at all. It was no, yeah, this is your territory. Yeah, we agree. No, it was like, this is what we're taking this right now. You don't like it, too bad. And I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Apaches like that took over a bunch, and then eventually, I don't know if it was before, after the Aztecs. There's like a bunch of it. If you look in the history, like, it's crazy. All it is these Indians slaughter these guys, then they go slaughter them. This one gets bigger. They slaughter them. What are we saying? Americans came. Americans came, stopped the savagery. Not just there. The Westerners, just in general, right? The whites that you guys hate. Well, I guess you're Dutch. You're probably white. They did that in Africa. They stopped slavery. I think actually it was France that stopped slavery in Northern Africa. Throughout the world, they stopped all the slavery, the disgusting brutality, savagery. Just say like you do history. Yeah, but I digress because we're changing the subject here. Unless we get to slavery, actually, we can get to that.
Hey man, the Dutch man knows a lot more about it than you do. All right, you need to.
Apparently, he hasn't said anything yet. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, so you don't know about again. So it's either an ignorance on your part. Why is this not open up? When a sidebar comes up from this thing, I don't want it on, bro. I can't click on my tab, bro. Bro, this like menu thing came up and I can't get rid of it. Bro, what in the world? How do I shut this thing off? Stupid HP tablet. Get off, you dumb computer. I can't read the thing at all because it's stupid. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's the most disturbing thing you ever heard. Yeah, I think the guy's just trolling because he's talking nonsense. Yeah. Nothing he's saying. Again, guys, if you guys are gonna talk and disagree, cool. Let's get substance though when we disagree and talk, please. Let's show where we're wrong. I don't have time for you guys to keep saying you're wrong and then not say anything. And again, that's just unless you're just that stupid where you don't know the history of the Indians. Like they were very, very savage people. That's
you're stupid, bro.
I know. Like, can we actually have a conversation where you're like, well, no, actually, no, they were beyond savages.
This is the conversation, man. You're dumb. You don't understand because you're stupid.
Yeah, literally. Like, actually, Matt Walsh has a thing about the Indians' history too. Actually, these things are documented. I don't get what we're doing here. Like, yo, what we doing? Huh? Like, yo, it's well documented how savage the Indians were. We're playing these little games nowadays where we're like, oh no, they were nice people and they were really friendly to everyone. And like, dude, what? Not at all. Yeah, you had some Indians that were more peaceful. Some very big minority. Like it wasn't the standard by any means. It was the exact opposite, actually.
Yeah.
But here's actually you should watch it too. It's actually pretty bars. Here you go. You guys check this out. Check it out, man. Yeah, I think he's lying. He said the Dutch and troll, I think, just so we couldn't say anything, because no matter what he says, it's gonna be hypocritical. But
yeah. He didn't say anything about
Caleb. He has to be a troll from one of the guys earlier. Say what?
He didn't say anything about the outcome of World War I getting bailed out.
Which is a valid point. These people who say that in the EU, like you wouldn't be a country if it wasn't for America. We had to save the whole continent. Like, bro, what? Because you guys were too weak. Even right now, they're still too weak. A lot of these countries, they're not doing their thing to support themselves. Like, bro. Okay, let's see. And again, that's another thing people keep doing, which is so disingenuous. The Native Americans. Why do we keep qualifying it this way? Because they were a bunch of various tribes. They weren't just like the Native Americans all together. We're just collectively just Native Americans. So therefore, we're this big unit. No, that's not at all. They were separated significantly by their distinctive tribes. And they were savage to each other for no other reason because you're a different tribe. They didn't see it as this, we're both Native Americans, so we're no, it was like, you're from this tribe, I'm killing you. I don't like you. It's insane. Native American. That's like saying, oh, all Africa was together because they're all black. Well, I mean, now they're not now, but some majority black. Or EU is all white, so it's all just the European American, like, or all Russia, or all Asia, which Asia has a pretty big distinction. You have like the Oriental Asian, then you have like the Middle Eastern Asian. But you get the point.
Mr. Yates, are you from Canada? I'm only asking
Canada
for at the end.
But you can't see
Canada would be. Canada's a whole nother story of themselves. There was like schools and schools and schools found where like they built some boarding school on top of Indian burial grounds and they killed Indian children, blah blah blah. In Canada, it's wild. And Canada right now is becoming another Muslim nation
Just
over
like
there.
EU. And
Yeah.
it's crazy. The president just went from, or was it prime minister? I forget, it's the prime minister in Canada, I think it is. Like he went up from like a year ago saying that China's like the biggest threat to like now, no, they're good. Like how you just flip for no reason, nothing. What? Yeah, they're selling out so bad, man. Yeah. And we don't, so there's an issue there. Like, oh, you guys are horrible because like, which is again showing how bad it is because now we're seeing the fruition of what's happening like with EU from them giving in and going from a Christian nation, even though they're more Catholic, but to a secular one. And now this huge mass immigration, and we see the countries being destroyed. And we're like, no, we still need to follow suit. Like, are you not seeing what's going on?
Mm.
But again, we see that the ones calling us fascists and right and calling us Nazis are really the ones pushing for those such things.
Oh yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
And somehow this always turns to Trump, by the way. I know I also wanted to say something earlier. Like, go support the orange clown. Yeah, the Rocco. There he is. And then he says, free Palestine. So wait, Rocco, quick question without digressing too much. Do you support Hamas? So obviously you support Palestine. You support Hamas? Simple question. Yes or no? Mr. Yates didn't even answer your question if he's Canadian. And this is the point as well with the left, man. Like, they're so disingenuous. They're so dishonest. But there's no actual real engagement, desire to actually engage. And if they do, it's always fake. They're always lying. Like, we always ask questions back after answering or responding to them. And they never respond back with simple questions. Simple. Like, are you from Canada? Are you a Canadian? You know? Like, Almost as someone addressed the point. What this wasn't never we didn't have that point. I don't know if you're missing the wait, do you see the thing pinned? Was my chat message still pinned?
Yeah, it is.
Here?
It's still pinned.
Is it?
I think
Oh,
he asked a question earlier.
Yo Chan?
Yeah, he did. It's scrolled up. It says, if I convert to Judaism, land is mine by right. Put an eyeball.
What's your worldview, Yo Chan? Because it seems like you're trying to drastically conflate something, but I'm gonna wait for you to tell me this first. But yeah, what you're saying doesn't articulate clearly, but adequately anyways. So less people of the Western world were all on this together.
Opposed to Christian Zionism. So you're
Wait,
opposed to being Christian.
Yeah, I figured. I obviously see that. I said, what's your worldview? Which I get you're opposed. What's your worldview? Like, what are you? Like, obviously, I could tell that when you were saying the nonsense you're saying. But what's your worldview? Like, do you claim to be a Christian of certain denomination? Are you atheist, agnostic, whatever? Are you Muslim? But yeah, let's keep focused on the chat. So right now we're on the point of something else. So we can't keep distracted. You guys, we talked about we're not doing the little Israel, anti-Jew, anti-Trump, which you guys, like I told you guys, always go to Trump. And actually, I'm glad you said that because that's what I'm gonna say as well. You guys always deflect and divert to Trump or Israel, the Jews, every time. We're having conversations about random Trump did this, Trump bad, or Israel Jews bad every time. Like, what's wrong with y'all? What's it called? The Trump derangement syndrome or something like that? Like, crazy people.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let's stay focused on the conversation.
Well, they already think, some of them already think that they're actually females or dogs, so.
Yeah, no, that's not. See, and this is my point, Rocco. I'm not even engaging with your stupidity anymore. I asked you a simple question. Notice how you pivot and don't answer the question. If America and Israel had an occupied Palestinian land, it probably wouldn't even exist. Hamas. I didn't ask you that. I said, do you support Hamas? Very simple question.
Yeah, Caleb. I mean, we run a podcast on Tuesdays, and we get all the crazy people in all the time too. It's like almost from it. The algorithm pulls from the title of whatever YouTube we put on the video, and that's where the algorithm comes from.
Chan never answered me. Rocco didn't. Like, this is just, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Not to mention Palestinian land. Just say, look at the history. The land was always the Jews. Yeah, the disconnect that happened, right? Then it got reinstated. But
Oh, look, yeah,
Sort
he's it looks like he's claiming to be a Christian,
there it is.
but he's not.
There it is.
That's crazy.
It's heresy, even heresy. So if I have a picture right now, just say I wasn't even a Zionist. I don't support the state of Israel. Say whatever, right? You're just telling me this is heresy per the Bible? Because what if I had America with like Mexico or England or something? That's heresy somehow because I have two flags in between a cross in the middle. What if I was like what if I was like Mexican and I'm like, I got my Mexican flag right here, Holmes, and I'm in America, so I'm like a Mexican American with the cross. That's heresy? That's weird.
Crazy.
Your standards all of a sudden, ridiculous. So again, I figured, and like I said, you guys believe in what? You're believing in what you call it? The sessionism, not sessionism,
I think
replacement
it's what,
theology, excuse me.
Yeah, replacement theology, but it's what it's almost all the modern doctrine are doing.
Yippers.
I bet he goes to a big mega church.
Yeah, I mean, you see that, and you see, he's probably Catholic or Eastern Orthodox. They're like so big on that supersessionism is what I said. Sessionism, excuse me. But like, you see how they agree with the liberal. It's pretty concerning if you in the world agree significantly on pushing a huge theme, because you see these quote unquote Christians, which we start getting into doctrine, you probably get exposed if you're not Christian. But we get to this thing where you see people supporting anti-Israel, anti-nation of Israel, which again doesn't make sense. But you see the world pushing it with these fake Christians like a lot. And that should be concerning to you. Like he's pushing both these two narratives really hardly. And again, this anti-Jew rhetoric, which just makes no sense. The world is so anti-Jew, which we've seen throughout history. And it's like, that's interesting. But me having that's still wild. Cross next to it. And you still didn't answer my question, Yo Chin. So last chance, please. Answer the question. Stop pivoting to saying no. So it's still wild. You said it, but we're gonna have a conversation does not work where you just ignore and just say nothing else. Yes, sir. Yeah, you saw how it went from Caleb. It went from cave to like 25% of the world. Like, yeah, man. No, peaceful. They're good, man. They're good. The cross, if you want to talk literally, the cross doesn't save. Jesus said. So it's not. Cross doesn't save. You're making an idol of the cross right now. Cross is just symbolic for what Jesus went to for our wickedness, our failing, our flaws. It doesn't save in itself.
That's crazy because he said Christ alone. Dang. Did he just say that?
Not to mention, I said the flag. When did I ever said the flag save? These people are so disingenuous. It's crazy. I said the flag saves. What? This flag saves you.
Where is it? I got it.
Oh man,
Christ alone.
What's your denomination, Yo Chan? Please answer the question. It was so simple. Just answer it. It's not that hard, man. Yeah, and that's a perfect example, Caleb, because you saw that what the actual situation in Iran, which is way actually like legit compared to it's legit in general. I was gonna say way worse, but it's legit compared to like Palestine. It's a joke, right? Iran, the actual people are actually against the government. They're against the terrorist regime. They're actually going out to speak against it. They're trying to fight and they need help. And you see conservatives like, yeah, let's help them. And you see liberals like, no, we don't care. Screw Iran. That's like, wait, what? You're saying you're pushing the supposed narrative for Palestine, but now somehow Iran, like what? Not to mention Libya. You get to a bunch of different places, Sudan, places that all throughout Africa. Yeah, I mean, it's a joke. It shows like they're not being sincere. They're just virtue signaling. It's just tokenism, faking like they really care about something just for their political agenda, their narrative, and in reality, they don't care at all. It's just they're fakes. Not to mention when you get Palestine, they chose their quote unquote oppressors like Hamas, what do you call it? I forgot the other two. Islam, I can't remember what they call it right now, but the PLO and the Islamic State. I forgot what it's called. It's almost something else. But 3 terrorist organizations that they supported. They support Hamas. Hamas did that terror. They killed like 1,200 of the Jews a couple years back. Hamas people were celebrating as they came back. Yeah, so it just doesn't make sense. And if you're saying free Hamas, I mean free Palestine, it better be from Hamas, right? they're oppressors. Unless you're saying you support Hamas, then you're in trouble. Like, wait, yeah, this is just it's so ridiculous and laughable. It's insane. But yeah, Iran, yeah, hopefully, and that will have a huge effect, triple down effect, triple. Can't even speak. It will, yeah. Go down the line. Got going. It used to be okay. That's okay. So I'm not wasting my time anymore. It's very simple, dude. So yeah, I can't. So bad faith, so fake. I asked this guy simply, "What is his denomination?" Again, just so quickly. I said, "I'm not asking him. I'm not wasting time. I'm not engaging with you anymore. You goodbye. Well, not goodbye. I'm not gonna kick you. I'm gonna time you out, but I'm not wasting time. As long as you don't keep saying stupid stuff." How disingenuous. What's your denomination? His response, I used to be a Christian national Zionist. I almost converted to Judaism. Yeah, thank you, showing that you have no discernment, that you're a fool. No Christian Zionist is gonna, no person who's Christian supporting the state of Israel is gonna go to Judaism. Go backwards to what like crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Non-denominational.
Yeah, so you put it now.
Yeah, that's make a church going. Non-denominational.
I don't want to be accountable to doctrine, so I gotta say no denomination.
Yeah, that's non-denominational equals no solidarity in your scripture, in your doctrine at all. Cool. Which always every time I think about that, I think about those other videos when the people go to these churches and they're like, people have no doctrine. It's just like, yeah, we can do whatever you want. We just preach whatever we feel like. Great. But yeah. So I don't know if I was missing anything else for the George Floyd thing. I think I tackled everything on that. But yeah, it's just wild. Like I said, when like I said, you saw the video, right? When Don Lemon went in, like, what was it? Is it half a year ago already? Several months ago? Again, in Minneapolis, saying you can't breathe, and the people, remember, they were like saying no justice.
Yeah.
They no justice. And they went in that church, and people like I keep seeing, I keep supporting.
Yeah.
George Floyd, like they use him, like with the ICE thing that was going on, the ICE, not raids. I guess they were doing ICE raids, but the ICE protesting, they were constantly mentioning George Floyd, using George Floyd like as a hero, as a martyr. And Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, like dirtbags who were justly killed. Like, and people keep trying to support, like they're like, yeah, like that guy. It's like, oh, he was convicted, so that supposedly means he's guilty, even if you have the evidence that he's not. Like, it's crazy, man. But yeah, something needs to happen, because like I said, you see it keep happening. Which actually, I remember I haven't heard as much. I guess I don't really watch Fox News anymore, but I remember like there used to be a bunch of things. Like you talked about the elderly guy. I remember there's been a bunch of them where they just keep attacking white people for no reason. Like they would just attack white people. Remember there was a game like that for a while. Is that still going on? Do you know? I know it was like a game where people would just go like and hit white people, like younger black people would just go.
Oh yeah,
and sucker punching them and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know if they still do that. I'm sure they do.
Right. But then when people have black fatigue, you're like, oh, you guys are racist. Like, no, we just know empirically that when we come across you guys, it's a better chance that you could do something. Like if I come across the redhead 20 times, the redhead slaps me every single one of them. Next time I come across the redhead, I'm gonna probably suppose they're gonna fight them. They might slap me. I'm gonna assume. I mean, that's sort of how it works. So instead of fixing the culture, which again the culture just entails degeneracy, right? No dads, having a bunch of baby mamas, being a dirtbag, being a gangster, going to prison, getting a street cred, being tough, you know, being a murderer, like smoking drugs, being a drunk, like everything bad is what they push. And then we wonder why the black youth is so lost and in trouble. And actually black society right now, black culture in America. I've told this story many times before, but like this black guy who came from, I think it was Nigeria. Like the guy is purple. Like he was darker than like Sean's shirt.
Oh,
bro was black, and he came over and he had nothing, no family, no money, nothing. Dude came over, worked. I think he got a master's in engineering. He became an engineer. It was like doing really well. I think he was in Texas. And he's like, what's wrong with the black people in America? Like, what's wrong with it? because he's like, they're super lazy, they're entitled, they're like, he was like, what's wrong with y'all? And this guy is blacker than black, so this racist thing just doesn't work. And it's not obviously a black thing because of skin color, right? It's because of what they're lacking. Like, dude, the culture that we had in America, the black culture, it's horrible. It needs to be fixed. Fix it. No, for bueno. Trump 250. I don't know what that is, what that entails with you. I suggest, I'm guessing you're saying Trump pays someone 250 or something, maybe. Oh, these people, I'm telling you, it's always Trump with the Jews, man. No engagement, it's just the Trump Jews. I hate the Jews, dang Jews.
Yeah. I hate the Jews.
Wait, you had to pick the kids up today?
No.
Oh, yeah, is it summer yet for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're chilling. They're watching TV right now.
Chilling, coolly. What is the word? I actually need help. Me get ready to pause this for like 30 seconds. Not pause it. I gotta walk away for like 30 seconds. I gotta talk to the wife because then we're gonna order some pizza, I think. But I think I have to do it before 4. So let me ask her real quick.
Cool.
Right back.
Yeah. And they can look at it now, Yo Chan, but it's clearly a flagpole on the other side of the world in the image, not tied to the cross. What a
I'm back. What's going on, man? What's going on, Joe?
I guess Yo
Yes, sir.
Chan thought the flag was tied to the cross, but when you stepped away, you could get the full image of your picture. It's a flagpole, on the other side of the world. But instead of like saying, "Oh, I was wrong," he just went on to the point.
Okay, so what else we got? Where did we leave off at? I forgot where we left off at.
I don't know either.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I forgot what. We were talking about the culture, black culture. Oh yeah, so I guess that's what's going on now too, because there's a jury right now for the Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Like it's going on right now, like court. I think there's been issues with jury stuff, which, like I said, what they're gonna obviously try to do is if you get a bunch of black people on the juror, you can get a hung jury, and then we'll see. It's unfortunate, man. It's what happened with OJ.
Oh dang!
What's up? Oh.
Can
Oh.
you not see the message? Anyone?
I see this one is poppers now out here. There it is.
Israelis spit on Christians in Israel.
Telling you, man, it's so pitiful. Obsession. World hates the Jews, man. It's crazy.
So deadly. Why do you hate Jews? Did a Jew do something to you?
They did. They did.
How did a Jew personally harm?
I don't hate terrorists, and Jews are terrorists. Therefore, I hate like they spit on Christians, so you better agree with me. Which is a rarity, by the way. It means nothing. Like if someone said they're a Christian, they just know you. But oh, Christians do this to them. Like that's not a logical deduction.
Well, that's how this is exactly ties into the topic at hand. This is perfectly ties into it. They get these videos on social media or YouTube or whatever of Jews spitting on Christians. So all Jews hate Christians in Israel. Well, that ties into, the George Floyd thing right now. Is like we have videos of these cops shooting black people. Cops must hate all black people. Like,
and actually that's even more ridiculous because with the black people, like, which is they're trying to get rid of body cams now. What they were crying for forever. Now they're saying body cams is racist, which is like, what? That was the whole reason supposedly you wanted them. But now they see that we're seeing the body cams. So now the narrative doesn't fit anymore. Now it doesn't go to this black people just being shot for no reason. No, these black people aren't complying. They have weapons. So we need to get rid of the evidence. So get rid of the body cams now. That for it's just, oh, they said this, but no, they're lying. No, there's really going on behind the scenes. Like it's crazy, man. It's literally insane.
Yeah.
There's a huge spike of Christianity in Israel and not the other way around.
Yeah, I've seen all
And
the
again,
videos
that what
where
would be
people
your
are worshiping Christ in Israel, and they have Christian schools in Israel.
Yeah. It's just so stupid. All right. No, I don't care. I don't care, Deli. You're just some guy spamming because you're mad about life. Yeah. Against pro-Palestine. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. That sounds like it. Yeah, definitely. You sound like a smart guy, man. And I'm being sarcastic, like in case you guys think. Yeah.
New York is not a good place to judge.
Even if you use the isolated person,
there's so many Muslims in New York.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if you use some kind of isolated incident or person that he's representing everyone, like that doesn't make sense. He's not actually saying anything. That's again, how's that facts? Again, if you're saying something happens,
Dang, every other sentence says LOL at the end. Bro,
I know the kid's stupid.
Just drop the LOL.
Amateur. And passive aggressive. LOL. You're not smiling, laughing. It's so crazy. I already refuted what you said. So again, you're not even saying, can anyone ever want to speak who's genuine? Because if you disagree, that's cool. But where's the genuine conversation? Like no one ever speaks genuinely, man. It's all this projection and gaslighting. It's so fake. Like, man, this is why actually I prefer talking to people in person because it's totally different. Even with people who are like more scumbag, like they don't act the way they do online. Online is just like, dude. Good. Cool. Thank you for stating your opinion.
What about Hamas?
I'm being passive. I don't think I ever get accused of being passive aggressive. This might be the first time ever. How in the world am I being passive aggressive, bro? What I'm saying is straight up. That's wild. Oh man, yo, that's all these people listening to the projection. No, you. Yeah, there it is. That was you, man. That's wild. Swear, dude, crazy. What's your thoughts on this, Sean? in general? What are you thinking about? What's your where are you going to? You thinking about the blacks? Thinking about the Jews, Palestinians?
I don't know. I'm thinking about New Yorkers right now, man.
Okay, New Yorkers.
The flood of New Yorkers leaving New York, like the genuine ones, they're it's crazy. It's outstanding. Because they're doing that whole Europe kind of thing of their influx of Muslims coming into New York. They're passing all these crazy laws over there. Their governor, who said they weren't going to pay more taxes, like raised all their taxes.
Like, it's their fault because the rich people are leaving.
Yep.
Like, why would you stay? Hey, we're going to tax you just because you're rich. Way more.
What happened? Yeah,
Like,
this is facts. This is not like just us. I saw this on the news or wherever. Mamdani said he was pulling from pensions, from the, like city pensions. People are trying to retire, can't retire or get their pension pool like 3 years that was owed to them because all the rich people left. They don't have the money to pay for all these programs, so pensions are getting pulled. Like insane.
No, but hey, I was.
Hey man, we're gonna have some free transportation.
Yeah, I looked at the numbers like it was like a month ago, and it was like the money they could easily get from pulling from their ridiculous like social program things they have scheduled, like this free money going to illegals, all this like I mean billions.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing to the actual citizens? No, we got to take more from you guys. You're already struggling. We got to take. And then because why would rich people stay? If you're gonna tell me I'm gonna get taxed way more just because you got to tax somebody, so hey, we're gonna take more just for no reason. Yeah, they're gonna leave. Duh. I mean, most already left back in like a couple years ago. They kept leaving, but yeah. And then now, hey, yeah, we might take more from you guys, just so we can fit our budget. Ding! Like, what are we doing? Yeah, it's insane, man. Yepers. Yep, to the ers. Insane.
Yeah.
Insane to the membrane. Dying New Yorkers, boy. New York and California, they never stop.
No, they don't. Sure don't. It's been an ongoing joke in Texas for 15 years now that these people voted for these laws in their own state. They ruin their own state. They leave their own state and then start voting for the policies that ruin their state. It's just wild.
Yep, sounds like liberal 101. That's the same thing that happens with these countries. These immigrants leave their countries, and then they push for the things they just left their previous country. Well, actually, they usually don't. Usually, it's their offspring. Like I remember there was this thing about this Asian guy, and the guy was like, "Do you like?" I forgot what he asked about. It was like socialism or something like that. He's like, "What? No, are you crazy?" Like he's an actual like Chinese immigrant, so like he knows like communism. He's like, I think he was asking was communism, socialism. There was something similar. He's like, "What? No, that's horrible." Like, it's like you guys have freedom of speech, but like yes, like real people who go through are like, no. There was several different videos like immigrants like who were like, "Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Why would you not? Why would you vote Democrat?" Basically, one of them. It's actually like a grandma. She's like, "What? Are you crazy to vote immigrant?" I think it's like her nephew or grandson or something. Because he was like, "Hey, do you like Biden or something like that? Or what do you think about Trump?" And she's like, "Oh, he's man. He says he doesn't." It was hilarious, but I should actually see if I can find one of those videos. But yeah, it was legit, man. Like these people come over. Like so if you don't like it, you could leave, but they don't want to. They're like, "No, we just want to change." Like legal immigrants, like now, like the legal aliens coming over. Like, no, we're gonna come over here, and then you gotta do this for us. You gotta change this for us. You gotta make this happen for us. Like real immigrants, because no one's saying that anti-immigrant, but real immigrants come over and they help pour something out into your country, the economy. Yes, you don't come over and then I'm not gonna do anything for you. Actually, you gotta just do everything for me. Like what? And then complain about them and say your country's better, but it's the country you said is better is the one that you ran and fled from. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
which is different but similar to the topic. But yeah.
Ooh, nearly.
And loyalty to race is insane. Like the guy we talked about recently, the one black guy that we talked to.
Yeah.
He liked you. Like he was like, I'm betraying my race because I'm not supporting Black Lives Matter, and be like, oh, black, yes, like that's retarded. If you're loyal to you're stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Being loyal to your skin color, bro, like that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I'm white. I'm Spanish. Like, who cares? Like, you didn't pick that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, it was a choice. Like, which one do I want?
What do I want? I want to be Texan.
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's insane, dude. Rather than being legit, be loyal to God, you shouldn't. Because yeah, I mean, that it literally like the Black Lives. We talk about this, I guess, often, but the Black Lives Matter. It makes no sense. Like, you're saying, which of course that's racist. All lives matter. Like, right? Saying everyone matters equal. It's perfect. But they're like, you hate against all lives matter, supposedly, and put blacks above. But then you're saying that race it shouldn't be racist. But then you're a racist. You're trying to put blacks. But yeah, what's up?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
But does the guy keep talking about this? I mean, people are so deluded, like they're so mentally unhinged, where they still keep talking about the same. It's like that one guy, that remember, like the KJV guy. Remember, all he would do was say the same thing over and over.
Oh
and
yeah,
over. We'd be talking 20 minutes later about something and over, still saying it's like, dude, what is wrong? Keep talking like saying like free rights to land. The land was always there. I don't understand how this. We're posers. Hell. Ah! I guarantee you're not Christian. So telling me to hell with me makes no sense. Which is I'm telling you, these people are so stupid and they're so emotionally invoked that they're like, you know, this or like they always use things that come from God. Like ideas, presuppositions, you know. Like hell doesn't exist supposedly if you're atheist or agnostic. So why are you telling me that hell with me? It doesn't exist. So I'm going to an imaginary place. That's nice.
I know it exists.
Wow. Wow, I get to be that could be a compliment then if it's imaginary. I can just dictate and make it a good thing. Like, thank you. Wow, this is amazing. You're a small guy. This guy. He said they didn't address the point then. That's not how it works. No, you don't just bully anything. I already told you my response to you, was it Rocco? When you guys lose your legitness of talking back and forth. I want genuine, I want legitness. Not people, well, we're not gonna talk about anything else. And then you just divert the conversation. No, that's not how it works. The bullying. That's actually what I see all the time. Like some people do is so annoying in debates. They'd be like, well, like the Trump thing actually usually is how it is. It's Jews or Trump. And actually, I did already respond to the point now I think about it, which I probably shouldn't have. I did respond to the point. As I said, stupidity, what you're doing. But they do that all the time. Like, you'd be like, this, well, what Trump said this. It's like, wait, some out left field. Like, what does that have to do with what we're talking about, man? Like,
yeah,
address the point though. Like, so dishonest, bro. Like the red herring. Like, look over there. Like, no, we're talking about something. Respond
look over
to the
there.
Point, man. Over there, squirrel.
Yeah,
it's like, dude.
He still didn't even address the point of. He thought the flag was tied to the cross, but when you got up, you could clearly see it's not. He didn't even address that point. On to the next thing.
He monologued about why he thought, and they try to use some point to get diverted back. Yeah, I saw. I didn't. I'm not responding to my phone. Him and Rocco, I'm like, nope. You guys get a chance. I keep asking, you don't respond simply. Simple questions too. Like they're not even rigorous questions that take a lot of thinking or complex. Just simple questions, man. But yeah, yeah. And then actually, he went back to it again. Yeah, see, I think dude just proves that. And this is supposed to be a Christian. No. What's up there, Joshua?
Yo, Chan, go read. Go
Joshua,
read Romans 11. Go read Romans 11. Get back with me. Go read it right now.
25. I think.
Get away from your phone or your computer. Pick up your Bible.
Pick up Bible. But yeah, they don't care about facts, Joshua, because yeah, when you look into the FBI investigation back in the day, Trump was like the only one that actually cooperated with the FBI. Was the one saying he didn't like Epstein, that he was in a precarious situation. I think one time Epstein was like some teenagers, and he's like he got out. So yeah, Trump Epstein, yeah. Like what? Stupid. I mean, like that's like there's no point. Well, I didn't even get into it, but now you said that, Josh, you got me a little pumped. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's insane, man. Again, people don't care about facts; they just want to talk stupidity the entire time. Push the emotions, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, how long you got though, by the way, bro?
Not too much longer.
Dang,
It
you
gets a
gonna
little
leave me?
attention. We've been on for 2 hours.
No, I don't have that much longer either. We thought it was before 4, it's probably right after 4, but yeah, right around there, not far.
Oh, okay.
Right around 4. So I got like 20 to 30. Yeah, that long or a little shorter?
I can do 20.
Okay. Yeah, if you can cut it, I can cut it too.
Yeah.
And the man just lied straight to your face, by the way. Which part, which wasn't. You said you forgot to read the first part, but that's not the first part, actually. And actually, Paul appeals to being a Jew a lot, actually. In Romans, I think 9 through 11, he appeals, speaking for them and hoping that they.
Yeah.
It was his biggest thing, where he said he would become a curse so that they could become sick. It's just crazy, man. I don't even want to. I'm not even progressing to it, but yeah, it's wild. These people, again, they're not legit. They're not simple truth. It's wild. But he said, hey, he's like, I read Romans 11, which he's lying clearly because again, it's not the first part. He just said you didn't read that. That's not read the first part of Romans 11. I even pulled up. I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure in the Romans 11 he actually appeals to being a Jew. It doesn't say that. And I went and checked real quick, and I was like, oh, yep. What do you know?
The first part of Romans as a book, I meant.
Oh, isn't that funny? Wow. What do you know? Man. But then it keeps appealing to being. And then, yeah, Romans 11, when you get to the part we always talk about that they can't respond to. It's always ignored, huh? I think it's verse 25. Which, I mean, it goes before that, and you can even go a little before, but yeah.
It's the same This is the same non-denominational teaching that's going on in these mega churches. We talk about it all the time. They'll pull out the other scripture. There's no Jew nor Greek, no male or female. Oh, that's transgenderism. Oh, we can be transgender and be Christian.
But wait, that can't mean that because there is distinction between male and female, which he makes clear. Wait a second, is that a contradiction? Or am I interpreting it wrong? It's like, yo, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? It's clearly saying salvation is through Christ alone. It's the same. It's inherent. It's gained the same way, regardless of your race, regardless of your social status, regardless of your
bars,
your sex. Nothing to do with you're not actually a Jew. You're a Jew, but you're not really a Jew.
Preach it.
It's insane, bro. It's so stupid. Man.
Oh man, I know he didn't even hear that part. He's just like, well.
I don't like it.
You ain't listening to that part. I don't like that. I don't like that in the Bible. No. I ignore those parts. Those are dirty parts in the Bible. I don't like those parts.
Yeah, it's wild. I got it. Yeah, he's not gonna stop. I was just like, it's so stupid, dude.
Going to the next one.
Like, yeah, it's also that's why I was like, I saw it earlier. I saw he's disingenuous. So I'm telling you, from now on, I'm not even doing it anymore. I'm like, when I see people who are totally disingenuous and bad faith, I'm not. Like,
yeah.
I used to back in the day go on for a while, and I realized there's no point. These people, there's no intention to actually be legit. They're not having a legit conversation where they're like, "Oh, I could be wrong. You prove me wrong. Okay, well, then yeah, I'll change." Which is what I used to see back in the day, but now I don't see that. I see that maybe a couple people, but for the most part, you don't see that. People don't care about truth. Like, I want this to be true no matter what. I'm just going to deny it or lie no matter what.
Yeah. If someone brings a different doctrine than what we're preaching, let them be hurt.
Well,
I know I messed that up.
A little bit, but yeah. But the point is right. So that's the whole principle, which, like I said, these people, you see it. Like I said, it's to be a red flag to you. If you're matching with the world, that people who hate God are saying, there's probably a problem there. Something's off. But again, I said people, they just want themselves, man, which is the biggest thing. Claim Christianity while just being yourself. best of both worlds, like, Pharisee kind of thing.
Be in the world.
I don't know.
I can be a Christian of the world.
Or just- Yep, or dude, all day. Yeah. We got 15 minutes.
Woo.
15. What do you want to conclude it with?
I don't know, brother.
You
I
think of mine?
jumped in when you started her up.
Oh snap! That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I constantly think of things. I'm like, I wanted to have a discussion about this, and then I forget afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. What I had before? I wonder. But I had some things I wanted to touch, but I guess no, we won't have time for that stuff. More like scientific. There's some crazy stuff with the science stuff is wild, like crazy, like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look at it afterwards. Just look at.
I missed my Revelation study yesterday. I'm kind of sad about that.
Oh, the Bible study?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
at the church. It's this one guy, this old man's going through Revelation, just like it's like a deep study. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Pretty interesting. My other Bible's in the truck. Otherwise, I'd kind of tell you some of the points to it.
Yeah, so because you're still doing it too, right?
Yeah, on the Mondays and we haven't met up the last few Mondays though. So you're not gonna address. We're done addressing.
I was actually giving him extra, which I said I wasn't going to, but yeah, I'm like, no, he's not saying anything. He just keeps running. So I'm not doing it. Which we knew he was going to anyways, but yeah. What were you saying though before that? You were saying something.
No, I was just saying, still doing the 2, but we haven't met up on the last few Mondays with people's appointments and stuff like that. But yeah, I missed yesterday. I missed the Revelation study. The last few Wednesdays were about Habakkuk. It was pretty cool. Diving into that book.
We still never finished the Charles Spurgeon one, yo.
Oh, I know. I actually started.
I
I think I started reading some just the other day because I was like, it's sitting here, and
yeah,
I opened up. Let me see. I only read one page, but I opened it up and started reading it, and I was like, just to have some more points to talk about,
yeah.
I need to start reading it again.
Yes, you know, boy.
Thanks for subscribing, Joshua. God is good. God gets all the glory, man.
Amen.
What we try to do is come over here and glorify God.
Amen. And yeah, like I said, people try to keep it out of the. They try to keep which is weird. People like you can't keep politics out of it, like theology, which it doesn't make sense. As we know, Scripture is very clear that everything you do, whether you eat or drink, right, to the glory of God. That everything principally oriented is connected. So if we do political, we need to have the politics. They should represent Christ as well, biblical teachings, moral doctrine, right, where we get our absolute principles from. Otherwise, well, this relative truth nonsense, which is no truth at all. Yeah, just lies. So. Which is what we used to do. We started getting away from, and we've seen that in the last like 20 years. We've seen the ramifications of turning away from God. Or even longer, maybe the last 30 years. Like we need to get back to
facts.
That's it. Who cares? People are gonna call you racist. They're gonna call you bigot. People are gonna call you whatever they want to call. Who cares? They're gonna call you it anyways. They're not there on your side. Like I don't call me whatever you want. I don't care. As long as I know you're not doing it right, that's all that matters. So yeah, which also is fruit on their side. Like if someone calls you, a thief and you don't steal, like that's going to be fruit exposing them as the fakes, as the evil ones, because they're calling something out of your name. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Versus calling you a thief because you've been caught stealing. Which is what these people constantly do, as we see. And their argument's always never an argument. It's just you're stupid.
Yeah.
Or I'll just
You're
say
stupid.
some random
You're dumb.
things, and somehow that connects to something else. I just read his message, and that's what I'm saying. That's either a significant lack of intelligence, or that's an intentional, purposeful, lie, like deception. Like that doesn't. Good thing I'm not getting into that because like I told you, I got. That's why I've stopped streaming the last, like, as you notice, like besides the podcast, like the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I'm like, it's just most of the conversations was that, and it gets into it rigorously, and then they don't ever, and they don't ever deal with anything. I destroy all their points. They just run away or deflect every time. They just leave. Like
I feel like
they don't care.
we've gotten more people from your Fortnite streaming, your game streaming, and just talking about Christ through there. Get more people that actually want to listen. Well, maybe they don't want to listen, but they actually hear it.
Yeah.
Be more perceptive to it.
Yeah.
This one,
it's like it's all it is. It's just anti-Jews, anti-Trump. It's all like, and then when you have actual conversations, there's no actual engaging. That's which again is the problem. Like they at the very beginning, as you see, they don't ever engage with your conversation. They just say it's stupidity and then don't actually engage. You'll ask a simple question, they will never answer it. Like, hey, is it raining outside? Well, yesterday we went to this park and then Trump said that, like, what are we doing? Is it raining? Is it simple yes or no? Or they'd be like, well, it could be raining, but, and then like I didn't ask all that. It's
but the Jews. Here's a classic one. I can't believe like this guy hasn't talked about the Star of Rembrandt or whatever. How many times we hear that one. Well, that's actually not the Israeli flag,
Oh man, and it's insane. Like there's so much things that matter, especially the most important thing if you're talking as supposedly as a Christian in the first place is salvific doctrine. Yet that's never mentioned by these supposed Christians. That would be the first thing I care about if I go to some other person, which I don't watch streamers, period. But if I did, that's what I would go. I would be like, yo, if I'm listening to this person, what's your view on salvific doctrine? I need to see if you're actually a Christian first before we engage or I anticipate, well, not anticipate, if I participate, excuse me, or try to anticipate what you're going to say or do, what you're thinking, what your views are at, because I can see your foundation, and from there I can probably, grasp where other things would probably lay. Which is why the people like that obviously don't. Non-denominational means like, hey, I could be anything. Like you have a lot of non-denominational Buddhist Christians, which is like, what? Yeah, it's insane, man. Yeah, I don't. And then again, see, like just things that they say just stupid, like, but no bearing. Like, what? I have atheist people that went to become Muslims. Like, okay, what's your point? Like that? What? Or I had someone that was Muslim become a Buddhist. Like, no matter what you use this, however you frame it, that means nothing. It proves nothing with substantiation. So I'm saying like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Hold myself back right now, bro. To tell you. Ready to eat some pizza, that's for sure. What do you want? What do you want to end it with, bro? Go ahead, break it down. I need some bars, like a couple minutes of bars, real quick.
Couple minutes of bars.
Because I've been hearing nothing but stupidity on the chat.
I know.
Actually, a couple guys have been pretty decent, but
yeah, there are a couple guys in there.
You see that last comment though?
Yeah.
It makes me upset.
Dude.
Oh snap. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
What's crazy is, just off the top of my head, and forgive me for paraphrasing, because I don't have the scriptures memorized. No.
Yeah, no worries.
Just straight up, like, until the fulfillment of the Jews will be when all the Christians. Help me out here, right? It's the fulfillment
of the
Christians of the Gentiles will be when all the Jews come in.
No, the fulfillment. Oh, actually, let me just pull it up. Actually, so we both mess it up.
Yeah.
Once the fulfillment of the Gentiles,
Mhm.
the fullness of Gentiles, will come in, then Israel will be saved.
Israel will be saved.
Here it is. Okay, so he talks about the olive branch. You're the natural branch. Don't think anything. Don't think highly of yourself like you're somebody, or be arrogant, because if God did this to them, a natural branch, you're from a wild one, from a totally different tree.
Mhm.
You're getting grafted in. Like, okay, so here we go. So I would not, brethren, that you should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits. That blindness is part happened to Israel. So this blindness is happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles come in. And so all Israel should be saved, as it's written.
Mm-hmm.
Once you keep going. As it's
No,
written,
no.
shall come out of the mouth. Oh.
I was just saying that these people that are, like this guy saying, converting to Judaism, they're going to they're going to see Christ at the end. Or, that's it, right? You believe Christ is Lord, and that's the end.
Yeah, see, this guy these people are so. He doesn't know scripture, and this is what they do. They take things in isolation. He just said, he spent the whole time explaining that a true Jew is one who's a Christian. So that makes no sense. So he partially blinds Israel, which is Christians, because they're Jews, right? This is what they come to, their conclusion. So stupid, it's insane. He explained this whole time that Israel Jews are Christians. So therefore, he's going to blind Christians, Jews, because they're Christians, from his point. He's going to blind the Jews so he can save the Gentiles, which are who? Because the Christians are Jews. Who's the Gentiles, which I thought are Christians too. He's going to blind these Christians. I'm going to blind you guys. You know what I'm saying? You're going to turn away from me. I'm going to blind you. And then what does the blinding entail, which is another whole bunch of issues, I guess, in detailed. He's going to blind them until the Gentiles come in the fullness of them. And then Israel's going to be saved. But wait a second. I thought they're Christians. How could they be saved afterwards if they're already saved because they're Christians? What? Stupid. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I can't respond. I'm not gonna watch anymore. I'm looking. I'm hiding the chat. Go ahead.
Oh man.
There you go. I'm hiding the chat.
Hiding the chat.
So I don't get. I'm hiding it because I can't. It's crazy, bro. So I don't get tempted to respond. Go ahead. Whatever he says, I can't see. So cool. Go ahead. End it. Sorry. I'm not gonna interrupt this. I'm quiet.
It's crazy. I don't even know.
Ooh, snap. Give me a second. Give me like 30 seconds.
That's
I'm getting a cramp, bro. Go ahead. I'm getting a Charlie horse, man. And the call.
Oh, yeah.
Keep hitting it.
No, okay. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Please do, because
okay.
I could be wrong on this.
Don't be.
Jews are circumcised of the flesh, like they're supposed to get. When they're born 8 days later, get circumcised.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be circumcised. So he keeps repeating this line of scripture over and over. I don't think it means what he thinks it means.
No, what's what people do? Oh, I don't want to keep into. He said I'm not going to, but I keep.
I know.
Conflating the different things. It's conflating the different things, which he doesn't understand the differences between conflating Jews and their traditions, etc., or the things from the old law with things of now, like how those things are passed away, they're not significant. Circumcision, which it talks about in the Old Testament as well, as circumcision art. The list goes on. So he doesn't know scripture, so he just takes things in isolation as like proof text. Oh, this in isolation means this. So therefore, like what people do, they talk about. As you mentioned earlier, the Galatians, and they're like, there's no Jew or Gentile.
Yeah.
No male or female. Like obviously that's not what he's saying. It doesn't follow.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep going on. I digress.
That's what they try to take out of context. Is exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk anymore. Left 2 minutes. You gotta get 2 minutes. I'm not gonna say anything.
I ain't got nothing for 2. I don't have anything.
Anything. Just conclude it. You gotta give us an ending. A final message. from
Final
Sean.
message.
Yeah, final message from Sean. I should put like a little thing on the bottom.
Read your Bible. I don't know.
That's good. That's it. Okay, I like it though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it.
2 Timothy 2:15.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, wait. 2 Timothy. Pull it up for you. Actually, I can't. Actually, I can pull it up.
2 Timothy 2:15.
Oh, they gave me 1 Timothy. I put 2. Did I not? Like, why can't I get off it? Oh man, I'm trying to pull it up, but I don't have to spend a little bit. All right. You got to read it. This is your conclusion.
I'll
pull it up in a second.
Yeah, 2 Timothy. I have it right here. 2 Timothy 2:15. Who joined? Oh, study to shew thyself approved unto God, a workman that is not rightly dividing. Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Amen.
Rightly dividing the word of
truth.
Not wrongly dividing the word of truth. Right.
Yeah, and then let me know. I guess we can talk more behind the scenes about the plans scheduling.
All right, brother.
I'll schedule, figure out where we're gonna go, airport, stuff like that. So, are you driving? You gonna drive or fly?
I'd drive up there probably.
Okay.
I don't think it's too far. Let me see.
I think it was it 20 hours? Almost 20 hours, like 16 or something like that. It's pretty far.
Oh, it took you 16. Maybe I'll fly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much money everything is. If it costs more to fly,
it probably would cost more to fly. I mean, it'd probably be cheaper to fly. I mean,
okay.
Drive.
Yeah,
especially if you're driving a truck.
Yeah, I'm a truck.
Your truck diesel or no?
No, I wish it was. It would be nice. They're more expensive.
Yeah, diesel. Get the howling, boy. All right. I can't see the comments. I saw them blocked, so I'm not gonna even play. I almost did it. I was like, "Oh,
you're good." There's no new comment.
Oh, mine says 5. I guess since I closed it, I guess maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Because I closed mine. Word. Well, yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. Turn to Christ. Give Him all your heart, mind, and soul. Truly seek Him, not your own self, not what you want, etc. You don't conform yourself to Christ. I mean, you don't conform Christ to yourself. You conform yourself to Christ.
Amen.
Okay. That is good. What you got? What you got, Sean? What you got? Boris, your turn.
Read your Bible.
Let's go.
Study it. Divide the truth.
I'm actually gonna
the word of God rightly.
I'm probably gonna clip that if I can. Make it like a little.
Yeah. Read your Bible.
Read your Bible. Word. All right. Well, yeah. You guys have a great day. You gotta turn to Christ. If you're a Christian, God bless.
Bless those that are righteous.